save on. Take to the top on the baseline. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. With the booyah, that's a flex. Not a human, I am from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish.
What is up, Innovation family? How's it going? It's me, your host, your friend, your neighbor, Brandon, owner of Innovation Property Atlanta here in Atlanta, Georgia. Back for another video. Before we jump into the video, as always, usual, please hit the like button. I'm trying to get my likes up and get you guys' inbox and algorithms and all that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also the notify button. So when I create new videos, you guys are able to get access to those. Today's video, guys, is going to be on the 2017 gray Camaro convertible. This is not a repeat video. This is a video that's actually happened again as far as an accident. Car is now back from the shop. The first time it was in the shop was about 2 months ago. Same side, same everything. It had more damage back then, around $6,000 in damage 2.5 months ago. This time around was around $4,000, give or take. As far as the estimate, I was able to use my body guy to get it down a little bit cheaper than that. So the gray Camaro is now back in the fleet, back fixed. So let's break down the story on how this one went down, how I got it paid for. So gentleman that rented this vehicle, the gray Camaro, this happened about 2.5 weeks ago. He rented the gray Camaro from me, gave him a good rate, returning customer, no problem, no red flags. So he brought the car back, and lo and behold, the car was damaged. Like I mentioned in the previous video on the gray Camaro, it was damaged. He didn't mention anything, he didn't say anything, so I had to call him or talk to him and say, dude, what happened to the vehicle? Obviously you hit something. He said, I didn't hit anything, it wasn't my fault. Well, we know when you got car damage, it just happens because, and he tried to say it was in the parking lot where the car was parked. It probably happened when he dropped the vehicle off and the car back into it. But I wasn't born yesterday, and I know he must have hit like a wall or something hard because there was a lot of damage. Like I said, $4,000 in damage from the body shop. So how we handled this one was, I went ahead and dropped the car off at my body guy, got it taken care of, and I paid for the car out of my pocket. The gentleman who I rented the car to, the client, kept saying, you know, I don't have the money right now to pay for it. I gave him a good deal as far as the body work and not having to pay the whole, full amount as far as $4,000. It was way cheaper than that. So I said, dude, instead of me filing a claim to Turo, why don't you go ahead and pay cash out your pocket? So he wanted to do a payment plan, which I'm not a huge fan of payment plans, but I gave him a chance. I said, dude, guess what? If you can do this amount for June and this amount for July, I'll work with you, and you won't have any issues on my end. I said, your first payment is due in 2 weeks. He said, cool, I'll have the money to you in 2 weeks. The question you have to ask yourself, did I hear from him in 2 weeks? No. So the message or the moral of this story is, when it comes to clients and pay out their pocket, especially talking about thousands of dollars, chances are they don't have the money. So they'll do whatever it takes to make it sound good at the time, but they don't have the money really. So instead of playing games with him and going back and forth, I went ahead and filed a claim with Turo on this one. And even though I got a high deductible, I was able to get some money back from the repairs. From the body repairs to cover, a good chunk of them. I still had to pay money out of my pocket, so that's the only downfall of this one. But I'd rather do that instead of having to wait and play, go back and forth for a customer doesn't pay, have to reach out to them, phone calls, text messages, and just keep bugging them. They don't respond or ghost you. So it's important. More of the story is keep your deductibles low, guys. If you don't have a big fleet or you don't have cash reserve, remember that this is a great time to put cars on the platform. But remember, it's also a business too. So if you don't have the money as far as cash saved up when it's time to do repairs and body damage and all that good stuff, then you should have your deductibles pretty low. It's going to happen as far as accidents. It's not if, it's when it's going to happen in this business. So Turo did that new 5% incentive. They made the announcement a week and a half ago around increasing the revenue for hosts. So look into that, guys. So if you're doing 75% payout, your deductible is going to be, I think, $750 or something like that. So that's not bad starting out. The lowest one, I think, deductible wise is $250. That's not bad starting out. I'm on the higher one, so mine is $2,500. So I got to pay more money if my clients get in an accident. And sometimes I might even take a loss or break even. So it's part of the business. Just be careful what insurance plan you pick. And again, Gray Camaro is back up and running, ready for this weekend to be rented out again. But this is part of the journey. I want to share this with you guys so you guys are in the loop and know what's going on. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm a real one, my day ones. Try to speak up, can't say none. Try to dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my save on. Take to the top on the baseline. New car, race
a flex.